Hello, and welcome back to the channel. As you can see here, we are in the re-sign phase after the 23-24 season. And kind of means we're doing this 23-24 season recap. As you can see, we didn't win the Stanley Cup, and like why we're in the re-sign phase and not the free agency period will become clear in a second. But let's kind of, I guess, just go into the recap of the regular season. So you can see here we finished with a 41, 37, and 4 record, which was good for 86 points. So basically a steep, basically a 10-win drop-off from last season, and that meant we missed the playoffs entirely, which is like we wouldn't have made the playoffs in any other division, but like the Metro was stacked. Like if you pull it up, see here we're finishing 86 points. We're 7th in the Metro, and you can see like the top 4 teams, basically top 5 teams in the Metro were all like basically at like 100 points or more. So we were kind of like stuck in like the strongest division in the league. Hurricanes here with 112, won the President's Trophy and all that good stuff. Yeah, so we kind of had a bad season there. Leading scorer was Matt Barzell with 71 points. In terms of Sorokin stats, there's literally nothing because well, the reasons are okay, but so I have them in my spreadsheet, so I'll just read them out. Sorokin had 36 wins in the regular season with a 914 save percentage and a 2.63 goals against average, which is pretty decent. As you guys saw, we missed the playoffs, so not really much to go in there for except just pulling up the tree quick to show that the Panthers lost to the Avalanche in 7 games, so the Avalanche won the Stanley Cup. Kind of terms of individual awards and all that good stuff. We didn't really win anything. Obviously, Patrick Kane with the Art Ross and the Hart. He was kind of the leading scorer on the Canes, I guess, with 108 points. Cale Makar won the Norris, scoring 89 points, 10th overall in the league as a defenseman. Patrick Kane won the Lady Byng. Calder went to Matt Nyes of Toronto. Conn Smythe went to Mikko Rantanen. Vezina went to Spencer Knight. Jenks to Igor Shesterkin. Masterton to this guy. Jack Adams to the Ducks coach, who they finished 2nd in the Pacific, 90 points. That's what I mean. Like we weren't good enough to make the playoffs in any other division, fortunately, but we were like, would have been a lot closer if we were like in the Pacific, like than we were in the Metro there. So kind of unfortunate. Selke went to Barkov, Lindsay went to Kane, and the Rocket Richard went to Alex Ovechkin. So that's kind of it in terms of the season recap. Pretty quick there because we didn't make the playoffs or anything like that. I guess the only thing is the draft. We had a decent draft. Used our first 5 picks and then traded away the rest of Boston in a pick swap for picks in the 2025 draft. We got a decent, like, elite medium, I think, center with X Factor at 11th overall. They got 2 gems, so their 2nd and 3rd round picks, another center, and then a left defenseman, and then a left wing and right wing in our 4th and 5th round picks. But you're like probably wondering, why are we here in the re-sign phase? You might remember from like a Jersey Quest, I say many moons ago, but not that, I guess, not that long ago in the grand scheme of like the universe, but like relatively long ago on the channel. But we are in the re-sign phase because we go to contracts here, ignoring the fact that like we basically have no one to re-sign here because the Islanders, this is mostly just Lou's doing here. And though we do have a decent amount of cap space, surprisingly, despite having like almost all our contracts filled, which is interesting. But if we go here to goalies and look, and it says Igor Shesterkin does not want to sign a new contract with the New York Islanders and would like to test the free agent market. So what I kind of feared at the beginning of at the end of last episode, when I was like, oh, I kind of noticed that when I was doing like my other kind of contracts last offseason, he didn't want to sign an extension in the offseason, and I was like, maybe like if we do well and kind of do what we did last year, he'll want to resign, but we didn't, and we missed the playoffs, and he doesn't want to resign, so we don't get to take advantage of the fact that we would sign him IRL to the June over 8-year extension. And what that means here, since he doesn't want to resign, he's the player of focus, he wants to leave, not going to stop him. Can't really do much to stop him. He's not really going to take anything we offer him, unless we offer to massively overpay him, which I'm not going to do because that doesn't really jive with like my personal philosophy. He wants to leave, can't do anything about it. So that means this is our second failure on the channel here. The first one was the Ottawa Senators jersey quest, as I said, kind of many moons ago in the grand scheme of things. But yeah, so this is a failure. A little disappointed because it's another one actually with my favorite team, the Islanders, and it ends in failure. But it doesn't surprise me because the team is just like in a mediocre spot IRL, and kind of reflects that in the game. And not much we can do because I guess Sorokin was willing to sign a contract here IRL, but in the game clearly he was wizened up and did not want to sign a long-term deal with the Islanders, so can't really do much. So it kind of sucks, but it is what it is. In terms of what's kind of upcoming, what's next, again, kind of like with the last series into this one, no clue. If probably be, I think it's probably going to be another jersey quest, kit quest, kind of just the nature of the method I'm using to decide what's next at this point. But if it's not, that would be cool too, but I'm not really sure. But thank you to everyone who watched the series. Kind of sucks that it ended on this note, not like a success like our last ones, but I guess kind of luck turns its way around as we kind of had 3 pretty easy, successful kit quests recently, so this kind of jersey quest, I guess the karmic balance of things kind of restored. This one kind of sucked since we didn't really do anything, but it is what it is, as I said. So thank you for watching this series, and hopefully you check out whatever the next series happens to be as well. Thank you.